ranchero. Whew. Okay, good. Fuck you, dude. Mm.
Kast naar meeting. Natuurlijk.
Okay. Okay, good. Oh, shit. Okay, good. Good. Good, we're good. We're good. Don't blink, it's your brain. Cool commercial. Considering mobs are having a wonderful day on this glorious, and I do mean glorious, day 202 Project Vendetta, or the 21st, the 22nd of March 2026. It is a beautiful day on this. It is Tuesday today. Not super motivated to work, and we got the craziest day ahead of us. So let's get into the necking, I guess. I gotta do the dailies because otherwise I'm gonna be fucked, but should be okay. Just to see a few more men, yeah, yeah. I want your things in my room, I miss you all of the time. I stop myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. I want your things in my room, I miss you all of the time. You make it look so easy, leaving everything behind. So, like I said, not super motivated to work today. However, we're gonna be having a good day. Why am I not super motivated? I don't know. Just one of those days where you feel like everybody's against you. I got my first copyright strike. Now the good news is on the second channel, so I don't really mind. But it's so stupid. I watched a short. I tend to scroll as I stream because I did a 12 hours videos nonstop. And then I got copyrighted by a person for watching a short. So you can see that the thing is they tell you what segment is affected, and it's an hour. It's a minute 50. I'm like, come on, man, come on, man. You really gonna strike me down for an hour and minute 50? But it's okay. Also just a couple of fights with my father again today, so feels like every single day we're fighting. Just really underappreciated, you know. He's out there taking up the I do the least, but I do a lot, and he just doesn't know because he just doesn't care. As long as it's not a 9 to 5, he doesn't care, you know. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So today, we got a crazy day. So I literally woke up at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. There was a nice sunset that we didn't watch. Why? Well, the truth is, I didn't know there was to be a sunset. It was cloudy. I woke up. It is 4 a.m., which I don't know if you're good at math, but that's 9 hours ago. So when I tell you that there's a low amount of motivation, it is. However, what we did was, because what happened was this morning we slept, we fell asleep, and we did upload, so I had to make some space again. So yeah, so it's the same story, different time, which possibly is the same story every single day. But that was okay. We watched a couple movies. We watched Walking Tall. We watched Those Motherfuckers Are Trying to Kill Me. My apologies. Which is a 2022 movies. I had to take a screenshot because you guys are not going to believe me that it's a... Oh, I forgot. Ink. Okay. I got 11. I have 11. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. Good. I thought I had the maximum, but we didn't, right? I had to take a picture because you guys are not gonna believe me. It's gotta be careful. Yeah, I swear to God, I'm not joking. Those mother effer tried to kill me. So we watched this. We watched that. We watched Lara Croft this morning and Bulletproof Monk this morning. So this morning, I mean, it's very bad because we have yeah, we didn't upload, so my phones are gonna be full. At the same time, I don't have the problem of the 10 videos max, so I don't have to worry about constantly like, oh my god, guess what? I don't have the space, I don't have the storage. So for that, we're good. We're good, right? I got 5 left of these bad boys. 5 less. Today's gonna be super chill. We're gonna do a TikTok live. We're gonna be just chilling. We're gonna just be having some fun. I'm gonna start being very careful, Lonnie, as to what I watch, which is nothing when we work. So yeah, that's gonna be a problem. But at the same time, you see, we were watching a song which is what was the song yesterday? Yo no sé, with Will Ferrell, which is a song from the movie Casa de mi Padre, and it's just phenomenal. And this I don't get copyrighted. It's a copyright strike, so not super good. Now I'm gonna contest it. I'm gonna appeal it. There's no problem. Hopefully you understand me. Say, listen, I was scrolling. There's no bad intent on my part. I'm sorry. I'll be careful in the future. Right? So that's pretty much it. And yeah, so that was kind of not nice. Again, because we're filming a lot. Yesterday, that's the thing. Yeah, yesterday was the very first day in a while where we did 12 hours, 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 and 12 hours, which is 96 if you go to math, right? And that was the very first time I was like, ugh. But the good news is that some couple of the phone didn't have any problem. Like for example, Sword didn't have any problem. This didn't have a problem. Resistance Reborn doesn't have a problem, and Voice doesn't have a problem. Right. I also took a long time because I was trying to edit down to make some space, and then it was just, and that's my fault. That's my bad. So what I ended up doing was, we ended up we ended up so complex. It's so complex. I'm also nervous today about the storage, but that's okay. We're gonna make it because I have 26 gigs off, and I'll be able to upload. I'm gonna check if I can upload on this one. If I can upload on this one, we're good. But I think we fucked it up. Yeah. Oh, good. It works here. Because of course, when I start working, it's gonna work. If it does, if it does happen, it happens. I'm gonna be able to check one thing, and this could be a lifesaver. This could be a lifesaver. Okay, eres muy bien. Because with this, I can delete the big file. Because today, the day that I have the least amount of motivation, why I don't think it's just I feel underappreciated, right? I feel really underappreciated. There's a couple of events, like the fight today with my father was like he told me that the government was hiring. Like holy shit, wow! So I apply, and he's like, how come you didn't get an answer? I'm like, Dad, do you know the salary is like $200,000 per year, right? And do you know how good that is? First of all, second of all, do you know how many people apply to this? And he's like, yeah, but if your mentality is this is not good. So I'm like, okay, okay, Dad, no problem. And then just to show you like the amount of, so that's not even him that found it. It's one of the, it's my stepmom friend that found it. I wanted to say thank you to the stepmom. I said, listen, I said I'm gonna say thank you to the stepmom, to the friend of the stepmom because she did something nice for me. And I know this is so confusing, but I have to deal with this shit every single day. I have to. I'm gonna say thank you. I give it to my dad. Okay, it's because it's on his email, and I'm not gonna send an email from his email without his approval because that's just rude. She takes the phone, delete the message. So I look like a fucking asshole. It's dumb. It's a little thing like that. I had a friend for 2 years. Yesterday she blocked me on Snap. Why? Because now she has a boyfriend. And I'm like, I understand 100% that you don't want to talk, but 2 years of friendship down the drain because you have a boyfriend. Like, what's up with that? And is it the first time she's single? While we're friends now, she's gonna stop talking to me while she's in a relationship, which I appreciate. It's okay. And then when she's single, she'll come back, right? Right. So the fact that she blocked me, it's like, okay, well, were you blocking me before? I don't know. So I blocked her on the phone, and I blocked her on TikTok. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But the rest is actually pretty good. We had a shit ton of time to sleep, which is good. I was able to sleep a couple of hours extra. But when you think about it, I slept from 9 to 6, which is 9 hours, which is not good. And then we slept for 2 hours, so definitely something fucky. Positivity. Why is today the craziest day? Well, because mentally we're not super there, dealing with a lot of demons. And I hate saying dealing with demons because it sounds like I'm got an addiction. Which again, if you do have an addiction, there's no judgment here. It's just that I'm pretty lucky with life. I'm pretty lucky in life, and that's kind of bad. And we're gonna talk about my father a little bit, right? During the mukbang, I just feel like I'm trying. I'm not doing good mentally, so I'm trying to sabotage every single relation that I have, right? Which is not good. Which is not okay. Which is not cool. And yeah, shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that with anybody, let alone your father, your invader, your Vader, which is father in German. So if you watched Star Wars and you spoke German, you knew that Darth Vader was the Dark Father, which is Luke's father. So why is today's crazy? I keep changing subject, and well, because right now it's one of the worst time to be awake, right? So we started at 4 o'clock, right? So because we started at 4 o'clock, I'm gonna be finishing at 12 hours at 4 o'clock, right? Now this is not that bad because I'm like, okay, well, but tomorrow there's a sunset I want to watch, and there's also a tournament, so I have to be awake, go to sleep, wake up for 3 hours, then go back to sleep. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna try to do it, right? And this is the worrying part because then the next day I'm gonna be awake the whole day, and although we leave the window open, which makes the apartment much cooler, the phone overheats a lot, so this is not really good, and it's harder to charge. Which, when you're working 12 hours, it's a bit important to charge, right? So yeah, so stress about the next 2 days, which is today and the other day, but it's okay. Like for example, tomorrow's not that bad. Tomorrow is uh Thursday. There's sun. Okay, that could be cool. That could be cool. That could be really cool. I have to go to do the groceries anyway. You know what? You know also what I think it is we haven't had junk food in a while, so I might be an addict that is like, ooh, I need my dose, you know. So I think that's also it. But it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. And we're kind of super lucky because, well, how can I put this? Kind of complex. Um, if and only if, right, I was working out and doing some stuff, I could hyper focus on that we're doing work. So this is good. This is really freaking good. See, you know things are bad. I'm a hoarder, right? My mom, she gave me. It's gonna sound so crazy. I don't make any sense. But the last time we talked to someone or talked about something was this morning. So I gotta talk about was yesterday morning, which was about I want to say almost, it was 20 hours ago. Yeah. So my mom, she gave me this banana pouch. She gave me this old wallet that she had since second and fourth grade. And usually I keep those shit because she hides it. So she'll give me a bag of food and goodies, and she'll hide stuff in it that she knows I don't want. And usually I put it somewhere, and I'm just gonna throw it away. Yeah. Yeah. And at the same time, she kept it for a reason. She kept it for 12 years, 13, 14 years. Such a shitty, like, I was lucky for childhood, but so much shitty things. For example, I was supposed to have this specific haircut for my mom, where she would put gel in my hair to do like Elvis, but I didn't like gel. A lot of shitty things. Like, if you do it so much hard, is a lot. And I can control it on certain day, but on day like this, it's a bit harder, right? So yeah, it's a bit tougher. But I'm doing okay, and I'm gonna keep going. So today, stream. There's no sunrise, so today's live is the one and only, which is kind of good. So what I can basically do is uh, uh, do the one TikTok live stream, go to bed, right? We're gonna keep this running, and that's pretty much it. So looking forward to it, honestly, and that is pretty much it. So all in all, we're doing okay. It's just for the 3 hours tomorrow, because I kind of have to do 3 hours, from 6 to, I don't know. My apologies. Because if it is tournament day tomorrow, which is Wednesday, I'm gonna have to push it till, I don't know, maybe 10 o'clock, maybe 12 o'clock. I don't know. So then you go back to sleep for a couple hours. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. However, there's a saving grace, which is actually really fucking good. What is that saving grace? Is as long as I have space on these two phones, I'm good. As long as I have space on this one, which I have, we're good. And these two, I'm gonna be able to do. The biggest problem with this phone, this is why I was worried, because I I changed the channel because I wanted to check what was the what was the exact like copyright strike. I'm gonna show you. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna show you. Just to see if you mourn me. Yeah, I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. I stop myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. You make it look so easy. And also, the why I'm so angry is because of. So here it is. Where is it? Where is it? I don't know. Just to see if you mourn me. Yeah, I want your things in my room. I can't say this. I got one copyright strike from a certain. I'm not gonna say the name, but you can read it. From look at this, from 2 minutes, 2 hours, 53 minutes, 33 seconds, to 2 hours, 55 minutes. So I took your content for a minute and a half. Oh, pray forgive me. I'm gonna cut this shit for reals. Probably no problem. The reason why I was pissed, the reason I'm pissed a bit tonight, is because I got nobody else but myself to blame. Like this morning, and this is a true story. Last 4 days I've been sleeping a lot, which I also think is because of the food addiction. And I think it's because of that, right? And I think also the issue that I have right now is that I'm sleeping a lot more. So yesterday, which is this morning, I feel very, very tired, right? Very tired. And I'm like, dude, just go to bed. And the smartest thing to do is what? The smartest thing to do is to upload everything. And the worst thing is, you're gonna freak out, okay? So I had enough storage to do all of the clips. So I could have done all of the clips. But I didn't do them. I didn't do them. Why? Because I'm a dumbass. Because I fuck up, right? Yeah, so all the clips were done. I could have done all the clips, just upload, keep the clips going, and then when I'm done with the clips, it was gonna be like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I'm like, you know what, bro? Go to bed. Go to bed. You're good, right? So, and I wouldn't have had the problem that I have right now. Are you kidding me? I went to bed at 9 o'clock yesterday, a.m., and I would have had 19 hours to upload. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm lucky because I woke up 5 hours and I got to upload a lot, but no. I'm like, thank you so much, Francis. I appreciate this. Thank you so much, Francis. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It is a pleasure meeting cool people at this time of the night. I appreciate it. So I could have done this, and I wouldn't have the problem that I have today. I wouldn't be complaining. You wouldn't be hearing me complain. You wouldn't hear all of the other stuff. Because, yeah, it's not. All the other stuff mentioned is just dropping it in a freaking glass, and that glass is overflowing. So, like, ugh. But all in all, it's not that important, right? So now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a mukbang because I feel like eating. I'm hungry. We got a food review to do and Tar Talk, right? And then we're gonna do clips for like an hour. I'm still gonna be uploading to TikTok, yes. So I'm gonna upload for TikTok, and then I'm gonna wait until possibly tomorrow, and then we'll do a full night of Walking Dead, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So when we do a full night of Walking Dead, we'll be able to upload. I don't think I have videos that I have to, but yeah. We'll do the editing of the whole week. We'll empty up a lot of the space, and that's pretty much it. I want to get to a point where I upload on YouTube on a daily. Just a lot, because you upload on the main channel, which is Project Vendetta. You upload on the gaming channel, which is 92 hours of content per day. You upload on the gaming channel, which is Project Vendetta Gaming. So you upload about you upload anywhere from, you upload so much content. Even in the 35 videos at 50 minutes is how much, I don't even know. But it's about 20 hours. So you upload over 100 hours per day of content. Yeah, but I have 12 hours to do it. I have 12 hours to do it, but I can chill for 4 hours. There's no feeling. I swear to God, this morning was a blessing. This morning, I was tired. It was cold outside. I left the window open, right? And I was like, oh my God, this is so fucking nice. This is so fucking nice, right? This is so fucking nice. And I'm a dumbass because I didn't close it and it was really cold. So I'm like, okay, well, I sleep naked. Too much information. I know. My apologies. And what I do is I went under the cover. I'm like, oh, that is so comfy. It's so warm. And it's so nice. And I was watching a movie, and I was like falling asleep. I'm like, no, 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 stay up. You need to stay up because you slept so much during the last 4 days. And then I couldn't, and that's why I made a mistake, which is pretty okay. I mean, what am I supposed to do, right? What am I supposed to do? Yeah. So without further ado, let's start the day. Day 202 of Project Vendetta. Let's freaking go. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes emotions are. I don't really have an outing for emotion. I don't really have a way of a path of talking to people. Well, this is it, right? Got a couple of friends, but you don't want to put it on them. You know, or the couple that friend that I have are fantastic human being, but it's not super. I don't always feel heard. You know, that's fine. That is fine. But yeah, and it's just the nonsense of it. Like, for example, my father today, he texted me. And yesterday he was giving me shit. It's like, oh, you hurt yourself. Don't wear shoes in your house. Who the fuck wears shoes in your house? You're good. Are you okay? Are you good? And I don't even know my stepmom. She's wearing shoes in the house. I don't think she is. I don't think she is at all. She's not. Which again I didn't think about yesterday. Such a fucking hypocrite. And then we got a fight yesterday, right? And today he texts me like, "Hey, I made I made this cake today. I made this cake." Like, don't you fucking understand that you're giving me fucking PTSD because you give me so much shit for no reason, and then you don't even care. You don't even care. You don't even realize, like, how is that possible? This is what pissed me off. So, and I had to burn the bridge because of my father. And the problem with my father is that I've burned bridges before with him. I was like, dude, don't talk to me. This relationship is not healthy. And then I would a couple times, I do better because I do better when I have a better relationship with people that matters, which my parents are that matters. So I come back and I'm like, ugh. You know. So yeah. So then there's time and it's not fair. It's like, oh, next time you cut bridge with me, I'm not gonna be happy. Oh, the first time was okay though. You understand? It's dumb shit. He thinks it's, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. It is tough, but we do what we can, and because we do what we can, then what we can is done. And if you cannot, if you do what you can, then you can't do more because otherwise you would do it in the first place. And if you cannot do more, then you shouldn't be worrying because these are things in life that you are not able to change. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me put back this. The my phone is a bit too warm. Should be working. I'm gonna have to keep the door open. I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you find. The craziest thing is, I'm gonna start the live, and by the time we're finished, there's gonna be a sunrise. Well, I don't think there is because it's very cloudy. But still. I can't open the door because my neighbor had their door open, and it's 4 a.m. So. Yeah. Let's pray to God. Pray to God. Stuck here in the same way. My way. You don't know what I've been through. Me back when I wasn't cool. Nice. Okay, we're done. So now, what you want to do? You want to do a break? Look at this. Love this. You want to take a break, or you want to do the tar talk? Because if we do right now, we have enough time to cook. And I can do the tar talk on the couch, no problem. Thanks for the likes, Vancouver guy. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. So I think I'm gonna cook. What are we eating? Surprise! The same thing as yesterday and before yesterday. We only have two more. We don't. I only have two more ramen, so this is gonna be it. I'm excited for this. Nicer. But before we start, I want to do a special video, which is not a special video. It's part of the special videos, but it's not. It's just something I'm interested to do. Vancouver guy, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, bro. How are you? How's it going? How's your day? How's your morning? How's your evening? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And it's 4 o'clock in the morning. You don't know what I've been through. So we're tasting. We are tasting, my friends. We're tasting the Sea Blue edition of Red Bull. I can see the shirt, which is Bring Blueberry Red Bull Back. It's not the same thing. Still hope the best for these people. They got 1,500 signature on their petition, which doesn't seem like a lot, and they're always posting about. They're literally reposting about the video that people do. Bilal, thank you so much for the invite, but I don't know you, my dude. I do not know you. I don't know you. Sorry, bro. So they do they kind of only doing that, right? So you're seeing everything. You're seeing people being there. You're seeing reposting videos of people that are doing they're talking about the Red Bull. It's kind of nuts, but I love it. It's not the blue edition, but it's the Sea Blue edition. So kind of cool. It is supposed to be tasting June berry. Okay, I'm a lounge. And if I can go again, if you think that this is big enough, you're wrong. These are kid child. This is a kid child. These are kid portion. I'm no kid. But for the sake of tasting, for the sake of fun, for the sake of living a little bit, let's taste this Sea Blue edition. Na zdrowie. It sort of smells like a blueberry. You can kind of tell it's a berry. A more sour than blueberry. It's actually quite nice. I'm not a fan of blueberry because it's so sweet. Which, when I was a kid, my uncle and aunt from Gaspésie, shout out Gilles Gislaine. Yeah, Gilles Gislaine. They had a blueberry field. When I was a kid, I would pretend to go play with the dog, but I was going to the field and eating it. I got such good blueberries, trust me. So June berry is actually quite nice. You also have to take in consideration that there's Red Bull, there's a mix of Red Bull, but actually nice. You know what? Let's see what's a June berry. June berry. Look at this. Beautiful fruit. I'm surprised because usually they like to mix stuff, but this one isn't mixed. So hey, pretty good. Would I recommend it? I do feel like a lot of these are to taste. And then when you like it, you like it. Apart from that, I don't know. I don't freaking know, dude. So, let's get to cooking, right? See, calmer, much calmer. I talked about it. I might set up we don't have tonketsu. I'm sad. Yeah. You don't know what I've been through. Me back when I wasn't cool. Me back when I was a fool. Back up and all way. Good. Perfect. Okay. Oh, somebody. What's up? TikTok hella gay. Super nice name. How are you? Oh, multi-window close. Phone is too hot. So it'll have the same as before. I don't know if it's a good idea. I should possibly put the water first. I did like that, but at the same time, it cooked so well yesterday. I don't feel. We opened the stove because why not, right? Why not coconut? Let's see if we can actually manage. And I opened up the stove because I wanted my grilled cheese to be cooking in the formats that we have for cooking this, which is multitasking, baby. Thank you very much. My apologies. My apologies. See, I'm nervous of making a mess. My apologies. And because we're nervous of making a mess, I am making a mess. So, my own brain is playing tricks on me. Playing tricks on me. It's okay. We had a little leakage, but that's okay. You don't know what I've been through. Me back when I wasn't cool. Me back when I was in school. We have this. Super nice. I got somebody that wants to come up. Doubt at 4 o'clock it's a good idea, right? Like How I Met Your Mother used to say, nothing good happens after 2 o'clock, right? So might as well sleep it off. But the bar closes at 2:30, so I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about, dude? So I'm not gonna have you up for obvious reason, right? But I appreciate the demand. I appreciate you taking the initiative of being part of the best live you can find in Lachine at 4 a.m. Am I the only live in Lachine at 4 a.m.? I think so. There's a couple of sleep live. I love that there's a person on the creator that I watch a lot who had the great idea of doing a TikTok sleep, right? It's like, oh my god, this is such a good concept. So who was it? It was Vancouver guy, I hope? No. Vancouver guy is the only guy I'm gonna have up. Because he seemed decent. He seemed like decent human being. How much would I bet this was TikTok hella gay? Hella gay. With a name like that, bro, I'm gonna have you up for sure. It blows my mind. You're asking, can I come up in your live and create problem? I love that. You know what I also love? We put the food in the microwave and we didn't do so who was it? I don't know. It was somebody mysterious. I hope that we didn't put it 4 minutes, which is hella long. Okay, so now I'm gonna make myself a grilled cheese. Once again, I am officially a sellout. No more butter on the grilled cheese. It is mayo. More mayo. My apologies for the burp. It is not me, it's Red Bull. They said they were gonna give me wings. They didn't. They gave me gas and other things, but I'm not gonna say it because slander, of course. No, actually, I think Red Bull is actually pretty cool. They sponsor a lot of athletes. And mathletes. And that, my friends, is the most important part. What you do with your brand, even if there's a dollar sign attached to it, I just love doing that. Spread very thickly on one side, And then on the other side, you do whatever you want. I'm gonna have to put this in the fridge because it's starting to smell like blue cheese, which I actually like. Then maybe not in a grilled cheese. I'm sure you can put blue cheese in a grilled cheese. Sure you can. Sure you can. My way. You don't know what I've been through. Me back when I was in school. I want to see if that can open the door. Yes. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I'm trying to be a good neighbor. So when they have their door open, I'm not open mine. Why? I think it's the right thing to do. They're super cool. They're super kind people. Very, very kind. I never had an issue with it. And I've been living next to them for 13 years. Yeah. Since day one. We share a balcony also, which officially make them my primary, my primary neighbor. It's a shame because I do think I have a bigger balcony than them. Virgin Mary is good. Does that sound like sex? I'm excited for the subject of the mukbang today. It's a kind of a good subject. Really freaking good, to be honest. I feel like I have to come here to talk to you guys, which is a bit on the weird part. But listen, we're doing what we can, so you're as entertained as can be. Makes sense? Good. See, much calmer, much nicer. I got it out of the system. And that's all I really needed. Jocelyn, you don't know. Good. That's a little bit. 50% batteries. Yeah. Yeah. Can we flip it? So heavy. Oh, we can't. It's not even hot. It's not even hot, dude. I got 50% batteries left. If I was clever, what I would do is I would go and charge it. But I'm not clever, so let's not do the clever thing, right? Let's go. Perfect. So you guys are ready for the subject of the mukbang, or what? Are y'all ready for the subject of the mukbang, or what? Autumn, thanks for the likes. Appreciate you, Queen. You're doing well. I'm gonna bring back the tower because it's unofficially cold enough to do it. Right? Cool. So. My apologies, disgusting. What game are you playing? I'm playing The Tower, which is an idle defense game that you can actually find for free. Super good game, super entertaining. Free, right? You just need to be online. Really entertaining. Actually recommend it. My apologies. Do I recommend it? Yes. But the problem with the game lately, because the last update was controversial, but it's still a good game. When out of 28, one of your playthrough, one of your updates was controversial, I think that you did something good somewhere, right? Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Who the frick knows? So, the subject of the mukbang is appreciation. And it starts with a question. Do you feel appreciated at your just value? So, oh, I mean, perfect. Well, the question is, what is just value, right? You deserve to be appreciated for what you do. You appreciate to be accepted more than somebody else? Are you appreciated enough? Or are you seeking attention? Or are you seeking appreciation from? Well, and that's kind of hard because there's so many things that can come into place. I was reading this, and it's weird because the first word we see here, appreciated by worldwide top athlete. Was it all planned? No, it wasn't, but still. So, in my case, why am I talking about this? Well, a good example is the game we're playing right now. The tower. Okay? I know, talk about this game enough ink. Okay, sorry. But on a serious note, it is, and always will be, a good way of explaining things, right? Visualizing. So, long story short, I'm part of a guild. In that guild, there's 30 members, right? I represent 6 of these members, right? Which means that I contribute like 6 members, right? Which ultimately is 5 times more than anybody else. One of them we don't count. Bon appetit. Tonkotsu, a ramen. Again, that grilled cheese, I swear to God, to die for. To die for. Just to die for. Honestly, dude. Honestly. Wow. So, I was pissed because I had 6 playthroughs and nobody cared, right? Delicious. Strongly recommend it. I don't know how much it was. It was a gift, right? It was a gift from my stepfather, who was trying to get in the good graces of my mom. Was it for me? No. And was it for another purpose? Absolutely. Did it work? I don't know. You tell me. No. I was kind of annoyed because I was like, dude, I put in much effort, and nobody noticed. Nobody cares, right? And ultimately speaking, it doesn't matter. That's life, right? It's life. It happens to the best of us, to the worst of us, right? It's okay, right? So, bon appetit. These are delish. Ooh, hot. No merci, no thank you. So I didn't understand why. Why are you so angry? Why does it bother you so much? Who gives a shit, right? But I was like, no, dude, I'm putting more effort. I should be. I should be. I don't like the word should be, but it should be appreciated more, right? Or yeah, appreciate is a good word, right? Somebody, you do a cook off, you do a cookout, right? And you do a potluck. Everybody brings some food, right? There's a dude that brought toast. Nothing is wrong with toast. And there's a dude that brought a tiramisu, right? What takes more effort? A tiramisu? Does it deserve more appreciation? No, because not everybody likes tiramisu, right? And then you're asking yourself, am I looking for appreciation somewhere when I'm not? I shouldn't. For example, if I'm going to a cookout and I'm bringing a nice plate of meatballs that I made myself, but most of the people that are there are vegetarian. It doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Now does it, right? Because it doesn't make a lot of sense, you shouldn't expect for it, right? And that's where we have the biggest problem, which is batteries. I'll be right back. I just have to charge it a little bit. Don't worry, we'll be still talking, we'll still be eating, don't worry about it. And it's hanging with a chicken wing. It brings us another problem, right? Are you looking for appreciation? Another word that I like to use as today's topic is validation, right? So where are you looking for your validation from, right? From a very young age, which I would say is 13 or 14, I understood that no, I'm not gonna get it anywhere but within myself, which is a sentence that doesn't make any sense, so I'm gonna try to bring it again. I understood very young that the only person that will appreciate me at my just value was gonna be me, right? Now, here's a problem with that. What is your just value? Do you have one? Because human being, quality, and love cannot be quantified, right? My apologies. So, you would see that. Sorry. My apologies. My apologies. Guys, you would think that. Um, you would think that. Oh, popcorn. Which is, by the way, delicious. You would think that. Logically speaking, you would think that validation or I accept. Did I use appreciation? Right. Um, you would think that this wouldn't be quantified, right? However, there's definitely time where you don't feel love enough. There's definitely time where you don't feel accepted enough, and there's definitely time where you don't feel valid enough, right? Now, like we said before, to the question of where do I seek it from? Do I seek it from myself, or do I seek it elsewhere? Right now, depending on what you answered, this is almost dropped something. Yeah, fuck, I love this couch. And it's actually gonna be a good example. Think about this because I'm constantly fighting with my father, right? About a specific subject. He's pretty rough with me. He isn't the nicest dude, let's just say like that, right? And that is sort of a small issue, but big issues. I have a good idea, guys. I have a great idea. Now, what we're gonna do, which I hope you guys appreciate, is we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go out on the balcony to do the rest. Because on the balcony we'll have no. What we'll do is we'll do this, then we'll do the clips, the TikTok, for till the sunrise or the absence of sunrise. Then we'll do the rest, which ends up being a smart thing that we did yesterday. So what I would start doing if I'm smart enough is notice when there is a sunrise or when there is a sunset and plan accordingly. Okay, so is it more important that we're filming for the sunrise or for the sunset? And with that, we should plan ahead. If we're doing one TikTok live, let's plan ahead. I like starting my day with a TikTok live, but I don't have to. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, right? So a perfect example is a couch, right? My father said the couch that I had, right, which was disgusting. It wasn't good, right? The first couch that I had lasted me for 10 years, then started breaking down, but it was a great couch. It was a great couch, which cost me $700, right? Now, I had a second one. We went to a place where it was cheaper. My father was like, "Hey, it was cheaper. Your fat is gonna be your fat is gonna be tough on the couch. It's better if you take something that is cheaper. If you break it, you break it, right?" We took a couch which cost me $400. That wasn't worth shit. That broke after 3 months, right? Now, ultimately speaking, I have to admit I am sitting on the couch the whole day. You're possibly a huge difference between this part of the couch and this part of the couch, which makes sense, right? And yeah, so it's bad. It's bad. Besides, like sleep on the couch, which I shouldn't do. I sleep on the bed, which you should do. So that's pretty much it, right? So with that being said, my father was like, "I feel bad that I told you that you should get a cheaper couch. And we'll get a good one. I'll pay for half, right?" Which is a super nice thing that he didn't have to do. He didn't have to do at all. But that's material, right? Who gives a fuck about material? If you're an asshole, doesn't matter. My father came in to help with the cleanup, because they felt bad that I had to do it in 12 hours. So they gave me a paper that said, hey, you got 24 hours to clean the apartment. We're going to have an inspection, right? But they gave it to me the day before. So they gave it to me at 10 p.m. and it came at 9 a.m. Understand? So he came to help, which was still nice, right? But I don't know if that's appreciation, that's shame. I don't know. I have no clue. It's a hard person to understand, right? And then even then, you have how much you feel like you should be appreciated, and you have how much people should feel that you should be appreciated. If my value of appreciation is I work hard, therefore I should get results, and people would think that okay, well you work hard but your thing is shit. I used to watch this cooking show in French, c'est parfait, right? There was a chef who was an asshole, right? And they had legit chef at the competition. So what it was is there was a $1,000 every single week. So you had 5 people, and they would go to each other's house. Like you would go on a Monday to some place to a person's house. You go on Tuesday for another person's house. Oh, that was nice, dude. And does she look good? Does it matter if she looks good? No, it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't. I'm an asshole, right? And the guy said, no matter how much you cook it, shit is still shit. Which he's right. I'm telling you, this and the real cheese is fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. You know? My mom, but I love my mom. My mom is really out there trying to help me, right? And, but she's been telling me the same advice for 10 plus years. Oh, cut your hair. Oh, you lose weight. Oh, do more diet. Dress clean, dress clean, dress clean. I'm gonna be wearing the clothes that she gonna be buying me. She's gonna be buying me clothes. I'm gonna be wearing the clothes that she buy. It's like, why do you dress like that? Dress clean. You come and see me. Have pride. And I heard it for 10 times, 20 times, 40 times. Didn't say anything. After 100 times, I get mad. I get, hey, Mom, okay. It's like, oh, well, you see, when I talk to you, you don't appreciate, you don't respect me. When your father talks to you, and I'm like, you don't know. So it's just things that, for example, I made an effort. Thank you so much for the nice compliment, Ellie. Thank you so much. So, like I said, and that last time we made an effort for her, right? And she was like, I appreciate that. And then a couple minutes later, it's like, okay, well, there's still things that you would need to work on. And I'm like, can you give me one day? Can you give me one day? So, did I feel unappreciated? Maybe she felt unappreciated because of the fact that they didn't make enough effort. And maybe because she felt unappreciated, she was on the defense. Because she was on the defense, it wasn't great, right? So yeah, so this is bad. This is bad. And at the same time, it's a sort of a full on like analyze. Does the moment that the good thing that she said about you meant more than the bad thing she said about you? Possibly. But it is so good. These are so good. You have no clue how good these are. You got no clue how good these are. It's like a dream. I wish that the broth tasted more, but it's all good. Tonkatsu nongshim. I'm gonna take a selfie. Oh, there you go. There you go. So yeah, so I don't know. Even right now, I got some likes, and I was like, "Hey, she's kind. Is she cute? Who cares if she's cute or not? She was nice. Who cares, right?" But it's human nature. So, coming back to the subject of appreciation, where do you seek it from? Did I seek it from the wrong place in my life? Yes, absolutely. I would chill with people that I would get crushed on a girl that I knew wouldn't like me back, right? Because it was a way not to improve. Because I'm like, no matter how much I do, they won't like me back, right? um, for content, right? Um, perfect representation. So when you see my first year making content, there's nothing in the background. I'm not listening to anything. I'm not listening to music. And then we started having less people in the stream, and right away, look at this. It's still smoky. It's so nice. I put in music, and then I was like, no, no, no. Like, I work so hard. I work so much. It's normal for me to have something in the background, right? Is it normal? I don't know. And did I give up? No. The content I make, right? I'm always like, hey, dude, a couple more views would be nice, right? Of course, I think it's normal. But then I don't even watch my own stuff because I'm like, dude, don't watch yourself because you're the biggest critic. I'd rather be ignorant bliss. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'd rather be ignorantly bliss than have to deal with bullshit, right? Which I think is normal. I forgot to do something. Right? But then there's also the other side of things, which I think is also important, or even more important. Tonight, I was bored. I was waiting for my files to edit or to merge together, and I listened to Julia Wolf, which is in my room. Also, a lot of people say, okay, well, you know the basic. No, I think that Jennifer's Body is actually pretty good. So I was watching to in my room, and I was like, poor girl. Imagine making that big of a song. How do you top that? What do you do about it? What do you do about it? And that's insane. And that's insane because there is no solution after that. Like, either you top it off or you become a has-been, right? So, the perfect thing that you do... my apologies. The perfect thing that you do is what? I'll let you decide. I'll let you guess. The perfect thing that you do is... I want to check out something. Oh, my apologies. I'm full. But I still have some food, and it's delicious, so I'm going to finish it. The perfect thing that you do is just leave yourself in the middle, right? So when you do something that is not that good, you don't lose a lot. And when you do something that is a bit less meaningful, you don't, like I said, if you do something that's a bit less meaningful, you don't lose a lot. And if you do something that's a bit more positive or better, it is better, right? So, for example, I made this video. I performed pretty well. The next video is going to be performing very well too. But content extension is so hard because you make a good video, you get follows. Those follows, when wasn't there before, they have more chance of finding your videos. So, a video has more chance of be performing well. Kind of logic, right? And most people won't hit the unfollow button. On the main account, I got 9,000. What's your favorite dinosaur? What's up, dude? How are you? I would have to go with Velociraptor. I just think it looks super good. Possibly the Mastodon. I like the Mastodon too. But yeah, Velociraptor is my go-to. Yeah. I just think aesthetically speaking is the most pleasing. T-Rex, the small arms, no thank you. Triceratops, actually really nice. Triceratops also a good choice. Very good choice. Yeah, my knowledge dinosaur isn't as good as it used to be. That's one of those two. Yeah. So if you do that, right? If you put yourself on a pedestal, you have a chance to fall. And if you never reach the stadium or the podium, then that's a great choice. That's a great choice. Is it a mastodont? I don't know. That's a good choice too, right? It's a good choice. I don't know if it's a mastodont or a I used to know them. I'm French, so I know them in French, but my apologies. My apologies. For example, another example, right? A lot of the movie, the content I consume, a lot of it is older content. A lot of the games that I play, a lot of it are older games, right? Do they don't give as much as they should for the new one. Like the only game that I care about a lot lately is Pragmata because of what it represents, which is great. And a lot of people are complaining because there's AI art in there. So I'm kind of against AI. I say kind of against, I am against AI. But then I embrace a game that uses AI because of the rest of the game, which doesn't feel like it's normal, right? It doesn't feel like it makes sense. If you're against something, you're against something. You're not against part of it. You're against or pro, right? So, I mean, there is definitely a sense of things that could be doing better, of course. But then, who are we? Who are we to judge? Who are we to know? It's tough. It's tough. It's really tough because there is no answer. There's nothing to do. As weird as it is, there's nothing to do. I almost dropped the fucking cup. Imagine. So yeah, so for admiration, right? If you've been looking in the wrong places, then of course it's not meant to happen. Of course, right? And I truly believe, I truly believe it all stems from the same thing. We're based on a lie, right? For example, before, and we're gonna go really in depth, but I feel like this is a big subject. Back then, right, we had the medals for the winners, right? The silver, the bronze, the gold, right? And then you had a participation trophy. People were kind of against that because they were like, no, dude, they didn't deserve the trophy, which is pretty rude, right? Then it stopped meaning anything. It stopped meaning anything because you're like, okay, well, everybody is getting a trophy, then what's the point? Which is right, right? You either give everybody a trophy or you don't give a trophy at all, right? And then as a kid, you think like, okay, well, this is actually nice. I got a trophy, right? As an adult, you look at the trophy when you were a kid, and they're all participation. And it's so meaningful. So freaking meaningful. Because you have two type of people. Either you think that's a cute thing, or do you think it's betrayal? Like, oh, I thought he was a shitty player. It's funny. Or, like, hey, this didn't mean anything. And I think it's dependent on the person, right? And this is why this question is so hard. Different people deserve different admiration. Like, people were saying, like, oh my god, we just celebrated Steve Jobs' death, right? And it was like, oh my god, what a hero. And yes, he did a lot for science, and he did a lot. Like, the iPhone was revolutionary, a touchscreen revolutionary, right? But then there were also pictures of people dying in certain part of the world, and like, okay, well, nobody cried when one person died. Nobody gives a shit when 10,000 people die. And sorry, and if you want to be the devil advocate, you're like, yeah, but that guy was different. That guy was special. That guy was hailed as a hero. Do I hail him as a hero? No. But then does it mean more than 1,000 deaths? At all. Not at all. So you're in a weird position of shit, dude. That's right, right? That's not fair. But then you cannot care about everybody in life, nor can you be sad about everything in life, right? Otherwise, where do you go? Where do you go, right? Um, Even my childhood, I worshipped somebody named Kenny Hotz. Kenny Hotz was very important in my upbringing, right? In my upbringing, right? And I held him because he taught me so many lessons. So his whole thing was, I'm gonna get my. Can you see me? Yeah, you can see me. Okay, 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 dude. Don't fall. You're gonna fall. I can't trust you. Okay, I can't trust you. So I held this guy as a hero. Why? Because he taught me a lot of things, right? But the whole principle of the show was two dudes, right? Best friend that compete against each other. Why? Glory for the winner, humiliation for the loser, right? That was and always will be my shit. Okay? This is one of the most important show in my childhood. Right? And I worship Kenny because Kenny was a loser. Okay? In every competition, Kenny lost. And if he didn't cheat, he didn't win, right? And then the very childhood part of me was like, okay, well, he's winning. That's fun. And the other guy is always complaining. So that's not fun, right? So, of course, it was a question of likability. Again, likability. Which made me choose Kenny, right? And then I realized that as I got older, because I watched that show a lot. As I got older, I realized that, you know what? Even if the guy cheated and even if it was entertaining. Without Kenny, the show isn't what it is, right? It's not epic, it's not memorable. The other contestant, which is Penny, is pretty boring. And a show that I absolutely adore is only meaningful because one of the two hosts gives a shit, right? Now, you realize the second one didn't give a shit because every week he suffered a humiliation because the other guy lost, right? So you're like, okay, well, yeah, it makes kind of sense. I waited for too long. Those noodle got all the broth. So they'll be super tasty, but I don't have the broth at the end to enjoy. And then I worship that guy. He taught me a lot. For example, it was okay to take a different route. It was okay to be different, right? You don't need to be a winner. You can be a loser as long as you're entertaining. Who cares, right? And then he did some interview, and I was 20 years later, right? My problem was I started watching the show in 2012, and it came out in 2017. Dude, you don't even know how much I worship that guy. I used to watch every single one of his podcasts, every one of his show. That guy was my freaking idol. And it was my idol for 5 years. I'm not even kidding. He came out and said, you know what? I regret my action. I was an asshole to him. I punished him for no reason. I should have known I cheated. I regret those things. And I'm like, dude, literally based my fucking life around this theory of that. Ronnie Radke, right? Who made a song, which is one of my favorite songs. Drugging Me Is You. And I tattooed on my body, right? Came out years after and was like, oh, you know what? You have to be a hard-word. You have to be retarded to like this kind of music. And I'm like, motherfucker, this song saved my life. You understand that? So, a lot of it is lies. A lot of it is fake. A lot of it isn't worth it. A lot of your idol, you shouldn't meet them because they end up being jerks. Right? I look back at things, right? And the only idol that I have left is Rich Piana. Why? Because he died way too early for me to be like, oh, this guy's an asshole at the end. You understand? When you understand that, it's crazy, right? So then, you're demanding appreciation, demanding validation, but you're giving it to the wrong people. So, for example, I'm gonna be completely honest. A person that brought me a lot of happiness lately is Carly. She's been there through thick and thin. She's been a wonderful human being. I fucking adore her. I fucking love her. She's amazing. And she's the first person that I meet in a while that deserve appreciation, that deserve some kind of love, because she's a good person. She is a good person. Is it warranted? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's warranted. I don't know if it's warranted. It is to me because she's important to me. But then if she wasn't my friend, then it wouldn't mean anything to me. You understand? It wouldn't mean anything to me. And it's complex. It's complex. Because I'm also in a position where I have tasted this appreciation. I've tasted this love. Fier de toi. She's also super cool, this one. You know? She. It's tough, dude. It's tough. It's tough. I tasted appreciation. Last year, I was at my top. I got the most followers. I was getting views. I was getting fans. People were fucking in love with me. Talking about this. Why? There's a very specific reason. There's a person that always used to like the videos, right? Which I'm super grateful for. And lately, she's been going through some things, right? So I'm trying to support her, trying to say hi, trying to say, hey, how are you? How's it going? And I don't get much of an answer. Is that okay? That's perfectly fine. At the same time, I know that if I was still the person I was last year, I would be able to help the person. That kind of sucks, you know? That kind of sucks. Oh, there's also the feeling that when you get appreciated or accepted or validated, do you even notice? Are you aware of it? Are you aware of that is going on? The fact that this is part of who you are, right? Am I doing it because I get accepted or appreciated, or do I do it because I care about it, right? There's this sentence by Andy Bernard in The Office, which is mesmerizing. Mesmerizing. Which is, I wish I knew you were in the good years before the good year ended. And that is mind blowing. That is absolutely, without a question, mind blowing. Right? When I have taken a break, so last year, right? I had a couple of trolls really get to me. It's one troll. He used to come to every single one of my videos. And he used to give me shit on every single videos. And people would fight with him. And he would fight back. That guy was really sad, right? But still, what I'm going to do now, just give me a couple minutes. I'm going to do something that's very, very important. Which is what? I'm going to contest a claim. Contest a claim. Is that the right channel? I don't know. So I have to do the right one. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. Google account, YouTube Studio. I have to take off my glasses because I don't want you guys to see the private information. I'm gonna contest it. Fuck that dude. Video was removed due to a copy. Your video was reduced. Strike 1, April 7th, 2026. Right strike. Expire on. School is completed. Select an action. Contact claimant. They give me they give me is content notification. Content review by claimant. We'll send you an email. I'll send an application. Good. Content. Full legal name. That's important. Okay. So have I been looking at the right people? Have I been looking at the proper? Have I been asking the proper people for acceptation? I've been looking for validation at the good places. I have been in. That's a run for information. Way too much information. I've been in the King community for a while, and the number of people that talk to me or flirted with me for validation, right? I was the right person to give them. They had to give it to themselves. So it's bad, guys. It's bad. Like, it's bad because there's no there's actually like there's no reason for you to be looking for that. I think we all need that though. I think we all need that. I think it's part of who we are as a person. I think as a kid we get it so much. We get it so much as a kid that you're doing good. You're fantastic. You can. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm so sorry. You're doing fantastic. Keep doing the good work that you're doing. We love you. We love you. I think that we get used to that. It's become the normal. I think because she don't want to get it, right? And these are always part of who as a person, right? This feeling of, wow, my parents think I'm special. Think my parents think I'm the best, right? Also, there was this disconnect. There was this disconnect. I was a gamer. I was a gamer that was not allowed to game. So with ADHD, right? So this is a whole story. With ADHD, it's really tough to put around something. So if something happens, for example, you have an appointment, right? Your whole journey becomes this appointment. Your whole journey becomes that, right? When you're done with that, why should your video be restarted? Why should your video be reinstated? I was just scrolling down out of down. I didn't have bad intention, nor did I target a specific. So the guy, he copyright striked me on a minute and a half. So I have to do the rationale, right? In which my address is located. Okay. Target specific people. This was a simple misunderstanding and a classic case of wrong place at. Shut up! I don't know who you are, dude. Wrong place at the wrong time. I will make more effort to. I will be more careful in the future. I was just going down. I didn't have bad intention. I target specific people. A simple misunderstanding and a classic case of wrong place at the wrong time. I'll be more careful in the future. even if I believe that the strike is non-warranted, since it's almost a 12 hours video, and there is a total of 82 seconds targeted. Yeah. With penalty or perjury, I have a good faith in the material that was removed. It's simple as the result of mistake or misidentification. I consent to the rejection of the federal. Okay, I understand that filling fraudulent conduct modification may result in the termination of my YouTube account. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Yes. This is not. This is a E. I don't know how to do a E. Okay, good. Uh-huh. I didn't put a capital. Good. Because I didn't put a capital, they got me in trouble. I did write a signature. Oh, okay. Okay. Good. One word, maybe. What the fuck? Uh-huh. Return to strike. Yes. Okay. Submit counter notification. I've looked with these for so long, the validation for my parents. The relationship with my parents really changed. The first relationship with my parents was really good. When I was a kid, my father was extremely strict, which ultimately led to the breakup between me and my mom. Okay. No. There you go. Good. Good. Uh-huh. They're telling me that... Okay. Okay. I wrote a different name. Google account. I use a different name. Personal information. Because I wrote a fake name. So now my legal name is needed. Okay, good. Nice, okay. Okay, so my relationship with my parents, sorry, this is important because I don't want to have a strike, and I don't think I deserve a strike. I think it's bullshit. Kashlak. Full legal name. Must match. Signature. Ugh. We died here. It's okay. Got so much to do, man. So my relationship with my parents really, really, really changed. How can I put this? My mom left my dad because he was bad tempered. My mom moved to a place where she didn't have a lot of friends. My mom had friends, but most of the friends were my father, and my father didn't have friends. His friends are family, right? So the friends that my father had, which is his family, of course, they're gonna choose to stand by my father, right? My father is their brother, so they care about him more, right? So my mom was left alone. She met this guy, which was living in a different city. He went to a different city. She fell in love with the city. Again, what did she do? She had friends from his friend group, not her friend group, right? So it was bad. Um, my friend and my mom knew that my father was very strict, so the relationship was weird because the relationship she was extra nice, just to compensate the fact that my father was such an asshole, right? And because she was there to compensate that my father was such an asshole, it's kind of tough because you're in a position of like, okay, well, my father was an asshole, right? And because my father was an asshole, my mom has to be nicer, which kind of makes sense, right? We appreciate that. We do understand that, and I feel like this is quite important, right? But at the same time, if my father was such an asshole, would my mom be as nice as she was? I don't know. I don't know. Um, I don't know. I have no clue. Okay, give me a sec. Can't put signature on a YouTube counter notification. Full go first and last at the very end of the text box, such as signature signature. And three, and if the lookup does not match the information provided in the content details, key. Do not use your real last. Include all details. Okay. This is my full legal name. Ugh. Okay. Yeah. I have to do it on the phone. Uh, Submit Connor. Yes. Yes. Okay. Nice. Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna show you this. My father, the relationship was never super good because my father was a very discreet man. My father wanted me to be able to like what he liked, but wouldn't force me to do what he liked. And he liked boring stuff like the gardens. Like, well, you don't really care about the garden because you never asked me about it. I'm like, dude, I'm 5 years old. Like the I'm not supposed to be interested by such things. I'm too young to be interested in such things. What are you talking about, right? But he didn't understand that. He didn't realize that he was possibly asking for too much. So the relationship with my father wasn't that good, right? And then, but the year we had together was really good. I don't have a lot of memories from it because he was working a lot, and we just had new neighbors upstairs, and the new neighbors were more my age, so spent a lot of time upstairs. Then the girlfriend came in. My relationship with my mom really didn't change until like really late in life. Really, really, really late. So when I speak about that, why? Because I think it's important. I think it's important that we um, give as much information as possible. Because again, I ask for appreciation. I feel underappreciated. I feel under love. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh, hey, madamas. I have been recording my personal information. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. So yeah, so it's a case of I demand something, but I want to give it. You know. So with my mom, the relationship didn't change. My mom was always so nice to me because my father was such an asshole, which wasn't the right thing to do. What was the right thing to do? Be yourself. I don't care if my dad's an asshole. I'm seeing you twice a week. And then my mom also was so not used to having me around that it was weird for her. It was very weird for her because she was like, okay, well, read the option. No. Okay. What is that? I don't know how to do it. Probably she should do the two-step verification. Ugh. And I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that. Uh, yes. That's good. Uh huh. Save. Uh, I don't know how to do it. Okay. Yes. Nice. Okay, good. Nice. This is the prompt. Okay, good. This is good. This is important because this is gonna make us so I have two prompt because now I'm trying to do a copyright claim infringement, but it's not letting me. So with my mom, um, it was so weird that even when I was at her place, she wanted to go out. She wanted to be seen with friends. She wanted to go to parties, and she had to bring me because I was like, I don't know these people. I don't care about these people. And I know it's an awful thing to say, but it's true. It's true. I didn't know these people, and if that makes me an asshole, that makes me an asshole, right? And it's so bad because again, I was like, dude, I should have made a bigger effort, but I didn't. That's my fault, right? That's entirely speaking my fault, right? So that's pretty much it. So then what happened was my mom, the boyfriend, and I gotta say the boyfriend was right. Um, I wasn't doing much. I was wasting my time. The boyfriend got mad at me. He's like, dude, find a job, find something. You've been doing nothing for a year. He possibly had like problem with that before, but never mentioned it. My stepmom would have said it the first week. So he was right, but then he took me by the throat because he wanted to fight, and I didn't want to fight. So my mom was like, "You're crazy. You're gonna kill him." He said, I'm gonna kill you." That was bad. But then again, it happened once out of what 2 years living there. We had one fight, and yes, he said, I'm gonna kill you," but he didn't mean it. He was just pissed off, right? So all in all, a much better relationship that with my stepmom, right? My mom, she left in an apartment. She was pissed. She was sad because she left everything for me, and then she didn't feel like I cared about the sacrifice. And did I care about the sacrifice? Yes and no. I appreciate her doing the sacrifice, but I didn't need that she needs the sacrifices for me. You understand? So it was a weird position of I'm grateful for what you're doing, but you don't need to be doing what you're doing. Understand? So yes, it's very nice. Somebody gives you the shirt off their back, like, hey, this is yours. And like, okay, well, I appreciate it, but you I didn't need to. I didn't need to. I understand? Okay. Good. Country. I'm gonna do it one last. I'm gonna try that one last time because that's wise. I don't know how to do it. I do not know how to do it. I do not know. Because I could go to the school, but the school I want to keep it for later on. I understand. I understand. Consent. Get seconds. Targeted. Okay, good. Good. Um, This is an hour's signature. Thanks for the likes, Clips. I appreciate you. Thanks for the likes, Adam. I appreciate you. So with my father, the relationship really changed when the stepmom came in. The stepmom, and again, I understand that that's my father. That's my father's fault. So my father, when they got into a couple, she said, "I want to have kids." My father's like, "Okay, well, not now. I'm not ready now." And then he made her believe that she would have kids with him. And he never had an intention of having kids with her. So that's kind of not cool. But then she always saw me as, hey, if he didn't have me, she would have kids of her own, right? But then again, you stay in a relationship. Nobody forced you to stay in a relationship, right? You made that choice yourself, and it's kind of on you. What is the who asked me to join up? Somebody asked me to join. Who was it? I don't know who that was, but okay. So it was kind of on him. Then she get really pissy, right? And the reality is, she felt like she didn't have authority over me, but that's normal because everything that she did, every time that she caught me off, right? And she did some really fucked up stuff. Every time that she had like a problem with me, what she would do, she would tell my father. My father would give me shit. So it was never her that gave me shit. What is the most other thing that she did? I had my keys. My key broke. Broke. It was winter too. It broke in the lock. The key broke. I rang the door so she would open for me. She didn't open for me. She let me stay. She let me stay. And outside. My father luckily was there in an hour. I had to wait an hour outside for no reason. And I took my revenge, don't worry. So what I did, which is again super stupid, but what I did was I used to go to school, and oh, of course, big surprise. And she worked at a orthodontist, right? And a lot of her customer were people that went to my school, right? So I would tell the story to my friends, and then they would know it's her because she came to the parents students association. So they would kind of give her the cold shoulder, and they would kind of not be nice to her because she was not nice to me. That's some childish stuff. But yeah, the relationship really changed. And then with my father, we had a good relationship. I want to show you. People are like, why do you forgive your father so often? I'm gonna tell you why exactly I forget my father so often, and the reason is gonna be crazy. At the worst of the time, she was on my back 24/7. So what I would do, I would be in my room, okay, and I would close the door, and I wouldn't leave the room. I would leave the room when they were gone to work, but they were not gone the weekends. The weekend, I would stay the whole weekend inside my room. I had food, don't worry. And what she would do, my father would wake up at 5:30 to go to work. I would wake up at 5:30 to go to work, and I would talk to my father. Would have time before he leave, and I would go back in my room and close the door. So yeah, and I would just avoid her because it was so bad. And then it really affected her because she felt like I didn't care about her. I'm like, no, dude, because you're making a lot of problems, right? I don't know, you're dealing with stuff personally, which is, I mean, it's fine. It sucks. I feel bad for you. I would like for us to have a better relationship, but I don't feel like it's gonna end up, right? And she got so bad, she's like, oh, I'm gonna leave you if you don't change something. So my father kicked me out, right? And I'm sure that I had a place to stay and shit like that, right? But he kicked me out, and then I was pissed at her. So the first 2 years of me being here, 3 years of me being here, I would only be with him, only talk to him, only be nice to him. And my father doesn't understand shit. Like, for example, we had a birthday party for me, my birthday party, and he invited her, and I'm like, dude, are you stupid? Are you dumb? I clearly don't want her there. We haven't talked in 2 years. There's a reason for that. Why? Because I knew I couldn't have a relationship with her, and I didn't want it to affect me and my father relationship. So to save my father and I relationship, I sacrificed, burned a bridge between the two of us. Couldn't get any worse, couldn't get any better, but couldn't get any worse. And then my father, once time and time and time again, shows her. Even lately, he used to tell me like, "Oh, you're fat," and he's gonna wait until she's not there because she's also fat. So he doesn't want to hurt her feeling, but he's gonna hurt mine. So always things like that. And it's a shame because I feel like my father is completely oblivious to what he's doing. Completely oblivious to the fact that he's an asshole. I feel like nobody told him, like, dude, what you're doing is not okay. What you're doing is not cool. You're a douche, and that's not good. That's never gonna be okay. Nobody tells him, so he doesn't understand. He doesn't realize. He doesn't realize. He doesn't face the consequences. And when I talk about the consequences, I'm talking about having yourself like, dude, why am I like that? Why did I talk to him like that? Wasn't there was no reason for that. That was not cool. That was not okay. So yeah, so definitely a problem on that side. Do I hate my father? No, I don't hate my father, but recently I feel like there's no appreciation, and it's complex because appreciation for what? Like for example, right? For example, he made a huge effort. He usually went too far. Okay, so basically what happened was I went to his house 2 weeks ago. Again, they were both on my case, and on my case for no reason. Both on my case, really pissed off. Like both assholes. Not even joking, assholes. Okay, so now what I have to do is can't do signature on a YouTube counter claim. Okay, good.
नोटिफिकेशन सबमिट करने का टाइम
Shout to
सिग्नेचर
Tech.
नॉट मैच प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है. आप लोग डेस्कटॉप से ट्राई करिए, वो ठीक हो जाएगा. ठीक है, लेकिन मोबाइल से डेस्कटॉप मोड करके नहीं होगा.
I understand you.
This is the best way to remove copy.
How to remove strike from your YouTube channel
How to Princess.
where it says active copyright strikes under the red area.
Nice.
Click on select action.
Nice.
Choose either contact claimant
No,
or
fuck that guy.
submit a counter
Yes.
notification. Or do nothing and the strike will go away in 90 days. 90 days. How to remove strike from your YouTube
So you didn't
channel.
really help me there, huh?
Where it says active copyright strikes under the red area.
You didn't really help me, huh? Odin. Okay. Fires remove. Fuck you, dude. Nobody gives me the right answer. Okay. I have to go to Reddit. Reddit's gonna help me. Because there's a lot of people on Reddit. So yeah, so I went to his house and it was really bad. And then the next day, tried to make it up, said, "Hey, I'm sorry, come to my house, right? Let's talk." I get to his house. I got a call from my landlord saying, "Hey, I went to your apartment. She didn't warn me, like, oh, it's disgusting." It wasn't. She's exaggerating. I could have cleaned, of course. Was it that bad? No, it's a lot worse. So my father's like, "Oh my god, what am I gonna do with you?" So she's like, "You have 48 hours, or else I'm gonna contact the city." My father shows up the next day, and he knows he fucked up. So he's very nice to me, and he makes an effort to be kind, right? And then he is kind, but then he says a lot of shit. I'm just so done. Right? I just feel so unappreciated by him. And I don't ask appreciation. I'm just like, dude, I'm your only kid. I'm your only son. Don't you want to have a relationship with your kids? If you... the issue is, I don't ask for blind admiration. I don't ask for blind love. I make effort. I don't say shit. The thing that he does that it bothers me. I don't complain. I don't talk back to him because I know if I do, you're gonna give me shit. But I just don't care. You're gonna give me shit for being fat. Is that really worth sacrificing a relationship for? No. So, maybe I've been looking for, I've validation in the wrong places. Maybe I've been asking the wrong people. I don't know. But I have to find a way to get it elsewhere. From a very young age, I did it for myself. Oh, to finish a relationship with my mom. Right now it was good, but I just don't know what she's expecting me. For example, she'll have a sleeping mattress for me. And I'm like, that's really nice, mom. That is really sweet. But at the same time, do I really need a mattress? No. It's like, don't worry, Habibi, you have a room, you're good. I'm like, thank you, mom. But I never asked for it. You know? I'm just not in a position where I know what is expected of me. And because I don't know what is expected of me, I don't know how to answer different stuff. I mean, I love her. I really do. And she's a great person. But I just don't know what she would like. Should I ask her? No. It's like this person that asks you, hey, I know you're mad. I'm gonna apologize to you. If I don't know what I did wrong, what can I apologize for? My mom deserves a lot more. And it's not fair because my mom does a lot more than my father do. And because he lived closer to me, I see him more often. I'm supposed to see him tomorrow. No, I'm supposed to see him Friday. And even then, with a thing of flavor, and then that didn't mix correctly. I asked him, hey, I want to see you. It's okay. When's a good day for you? I just see him on Tuesday because there's they fill up the shelves where I shop. And I'm like, Thursday because I hurt myself with the nail, right? And then it's like, oh, come Friday, and that is not there, which is his girlfriend. I'm like, you asked me to come. Sorry. On a day that she's not there. Why? Why? A lot of time, also, I feel like the underappreciation come from a place of I am willing to make effort and put effort in the relationship between me and her. I came to my father's place on Sunday, on Thursday, because he had my family over. True story. She didn't say a word to me. I tried to talk to her. She wasn't looking at me. And I'm like, can you make an effort here? Was I a shitty kid? Yes. Did I do things that was fucked up? Yes. Did I treat her right? No. Did I deserve the hatred? Yes. However, I'm trying to fix things. And she's not. Like, my father's still young, right? I'm going to tell you the truth, which is a bad truth. My father one day will die. And it's not going to be a relationship with her. Right? Why? Because there's just so much bad blood. On her part and on my part, right? But we both love my dad. And I want to make an effort for her. Like, my stepdad is the same thing. I was a shit to both of them. But you have to understand why, right? So, for example, my stepdad, I haven't talked to him in, swear to God, I haven't talked to him in 10 years. The last time I saw him, I was working in AW. Just to let you know, my first job in the apartment was AW. Yeah. I haven't seen him since then. It was possibly 12 or 13 years ago, I don't know. So my mom, she doesn't like walking. Like, okay, let's have your stepdad give a lift from here to there. I get in the car and I'm talking. It's like, oh, you're talking too fast. And for 10 minutes, he has to. For 10 minutes, he's talking about how I speak too fast, and he literally does that. And I'm like, I haven't seen you in 12 years, dude. Are you okay? How's everything? How's life? How's your health? How's your kids? How's your grandkids? No, how I'm talking. And my mom, after 10 minutes, she tells him, okay, that's enough. You understood. Because he's repeating himself. Yeah, you want to piss me off? If you really want to piss me off, repeat yourself. I can't deal with people repeating themselves because my whole childhood is my dad and my stepmom repeating the same thing over and over and over and over. Give me shit. I can't anymore. I gave enough, And my I swear this is a true story. I know it sounds fake, but it's true. I He tells me after 10 minutes. My mom tells him enough. You understood. So then my stepdad tell my mom, oh, enough of you babying him. He needs to learn. And for some reason, I felt like I was fucking 19 again. When it was the last time I was at this place. 19 again. I felt like that. And then when we leave the car, I tells him, thank you for the lift. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And he's like, okay, have a good day. Take care. And I'm like, you complained the whole car ride about I speak. You complain the whole about me. No matter what it is, you complain about me the whole car ride. And your final word is, okay, have a nice day. Hello, is somebody there? Like, how can you give shit to people? Like, my father, the same thing. My father, a conversation yesterday. I tell him I got injured. And he said, oh, well, you didn't wear shoes. This is your problem. Don't complain. Which, astounding. Doesn't make any fucking sense. But for him it does, so we'll pretend like it does. Okay? We'll pretend it does. Good job. Congratulations. Right? And then today, he texts me, hey, I made a rhubarb cake. And I'm like, no, fuck your cake. Let's talk about yesterday. What she did, was that okay? Was that okay? Was that justified? And I go insane because I feel like the only person I can really trust is myself. I feel like I can only be happy with myself. I have been so good at taking away toxic people from my life. So good at that. But then there's people I cannot delete, The whole conversation started with me being pissed at someone because they blocked me. Right? What am I going to do about it? Nothing. What can I do about it? Nothing. So it's this really shitty situation where I don't know what to do. Right? I don't know what to do. Okay, so now I'm going to go Reddit. Okay. No. Can't do a signature on YouTube counter claim. How to do a signature on YouTube counter claim. Okay, good. Okay, good. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it on here. Because this is where I created the account. This is where I created the account. It was gonna be studio. We're supposed to check a sunrise right now. There's not gonna be a sunrise. It's gonna be filming outside because it's nice. But no. I fucked up. I fucked up. Ugh. Yes. I fucked up. What is the fucked up? Get started, blah blah blah. Okay, good. Yes. Okay. What did I do? I didn't go outside and film the 514 26 27 Lachine, Quebec, okay. I forgot to do it behind the scene. Does it matter? No, but still, I like to have them. Okay, so I was just scrolling. I had no bad intention, nor did I target someone. A classic case of wrong place, wrong time. Also, I feel somewhat bad knowing it's 82 seconds on a 12 hours on a almost 12 hours video. Yes. Good luck. I filmed my information too. God damn it. Good. Counter notification submitted. Okay, good. Good. Oh, let's go. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, so appreciation is gonna be a work in progress. And also, let's just finish. With the amount of work that I'm doing, do I feel like I'm justified? No. Is that a good thing? It's a question to be more hungry. Okay, let's go. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Because doing whoops, having a wonderful day. So we finished editing, uploading. We're gonna be starting TikTok live. It's 4 a.m., which is bad because I gotta do. I'm gonna finish at 4 a.m. and we got a tournament at 8 a.m. tonight. So I don't know how much sleep I'm gonna get, but we're gonna try to get some sleep. And here we go with some more shenanigans. Anyway, let's start the TikTok live. That was technically a lie, but hey. Also, I want to check if you guys are uploaded. Okay, so you guys are not uploading. So you, my friend, I submitted a contact claim.
That is it. Fall back in the hay. Hold on. Hold up.
Look, I actually like Drewski a lot. I actually like Drewski. Is he my favorite content creator? One of my favorite for sure. Because I feel like he's interesting. He's not afraid to take it a step further. And then the other one was voiceless, I believe. So he should be around here. I'm happy that it is. Dude, the video is 12 hours. I did 55 seconds where I'm watching a video, a short. And just like, copyright claim. So now we're gonna go outside. It is shitty outside, but I'm not there for a while. We're gonna do the tar talk. And then we'll go back in. Finish our day. Okay. No. Okay. I'm sorry about this rant, guys. It's just, it's annoying. It's annoying dealing with this shit every fucking day, dude. You know? Good. Okay, I'm back. May we, Ooh. We do have the sunrise. I created a monster. Because nobody wants to see Marshall no more. I'm shady, I'm top flipper. What I give ya? A little bit of me. Top of the hospital. Not parading. Back on the rack and operating. So the FCC won't let me be me. This is the sunrise. There's some really nice colors here, which is gonna be super good to film. The FCC won't let me be an MTV. Please let me see. Try to shut me down on MTV. But it feels so empty without me. So come on, this, come back, jiggle the hips, and we're gonna be there and get ready. Cause this is about to get heavy. I just settled a lawsuit. Fuck you giving me. Now this looks like a top of me, so everybody just follow me. Cause we need a little controversy. It feels so empty without me. That this looks like a top of me. Now everybody just follow me. Cause we need a little controversy. Don't blink if you're buying. Quick commercial because we've been also having a wonderful day on this glorious 22nd April 26th. I hope this is doing well because I'm having a fantastic day. It was not supposed to be sunrise this morning. We're here, we're gonna film it. I got a lot to talk about, so we're good. And that's pretty much it. So without further ado, let's freaking go. Are you guys up for that? Let's go. Fuck you, giving. Now this looks like a top of me, so everybody, just follow me. Don't blink, it's your buying. Welcome to the show. This is doing well, so having a wonderful day on this glorious, and I do mean glorious, 2nd April 2026. It is cold as fuck outside. Cold. We're gonna be filming the sunrise. It was not supposed to be a sunrise. It's supposed to be rain. There is one. It's very small. I'm gonna take advantage of it. I'm also gonna change the height of the tripod. So the goal with changing the height of the tripod is to get less of the building and more of the sunrise. And it's all gonna be different. So every single year we're gonna do it a bit higher. Why didn't we do it before? I kind of like having the building in the video because it shows at the middle of the city, right? I was living on a farm. This is my reality. This is landscape. So the goal with the nature corn is to actually reproduce my vision, right? So when I'm on the balcony, what do I see? You get to see what I see, right? Otherwise, it's not the same thing. Now, there is a small problem with this. What I'm worried about is that because it's higher, the wind is going to be more on it, right? Is it risky? Yes. No guts, no glory. No guts, no glory. Yes, much better. So come on this, come on your list. Come back, jiggle the hip and wheel a bit, so get ready. Because this is about to get heavy. I just settled on my lawsuit. Fuck you giving me. Now this looks like a top of me, so everybody just follow me because we need a little controversy because we feel so empty without me. And as this looks like the top of me, so everybody just follow me because we need a little controversy because we feel so empty without me. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna be doing the movie review of day 202 of Project Vendetta. Talking about things really help me out. So this is me being calm, me being relaxed, me being a fresh roses in a field of thorn. No, I don't know. So we have a bunch of movies because we've been really chilling. We've been really chilling, yo. So we got a couple of movies to watch to review. Got Lara Croft from 2022, not with Angela Jolie, the other one. We have These Motherfuckers Are Trying to Kill Me, which is a real movie. Check it out on Google. There is Bulletproof Monk. There is Walking Tall, and that's pretty much it. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Walking Tall. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Luckily, we'll be able to check. So I always watch it on the same freaking thing. Why? It's just easier. Because you have an account. Create an account for this. Dude, I'm happy about my claim. La 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 la. Da, 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 da. Yeah, okay, good. So without further ado, let's start. I will be starting with the start, which is Bulletproof Monk. So Bulletproof Monk is a story of a monk who had a recipe to become to immortality, right? And you need to protect it, right? So at the beginning of the movie, he's in a monastery, right? And he is walking tall. He's actually looking for somebody to replace him because, you know, there's always need to be a sort of what do we call it, a prodigy. So for example, when you see the movie, look at this. This is so weird because if you see it is so much higher than what you used to. I'm hoping it's gonna be working well. This is a test. We always testing stuff. There's 12% batteries. Ooh, you're not good, dude. You're not good. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. I gotta be right back. Fuck you giving. Now this looks like a company, so everybody just follow me because we need a little controversy. Because it feels so empty without me. Okay. Okay. A little bit lower. Fuck me, dude. That's better. It's okay. Good. Got the charger. We're still good. 12%. So let's put it the airplane. You know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna call my dad. I want to fix the situation. I want to fix the situation because it's not ideal. Sorry, guys. Okay, so in the movie, you can see that he has tattoos, which contain the formula of immortality, and when they take out the tattoos, the formula becomes old, right? So the whole movie is about finding a suitor. Now, the movie itself is pretty good. There's a good fighting scene. I think the actors are super good. There's a dude from American Pie. It's kind of the only dude that we know, right? So this is kind of weird. Where I didn't like the movie is that it's so like, I don't know how to put it. It's so like so exaggerated. The plot doesn't make any sense. For example, the guy who's trying to get his aunt on his scroll is a Nazi. He's an older Nazi who's trying to recreate the regime. So he's like this super villain, right? And there's this random monk who is able to stop him. And then he chooses two people that are able to save the world. So it's literally a plot to save the world. And you're taking a thief and you're like, okay, well, guess what? This doesn't make any sense. The plot itself is kind of good. There's some plot point that I adore. For example, you really don't feel like the main character is gonna save the world. And when it starts changing his master gave him advice. It's like, okay, well, you're gonna know it's him because he gave him some clues. Like the most undisciplined student is gonna be a nest of crow when he's gonna win a fight. And that's when he knows that it's his student, right? The girl is the daughter of a Russian mafia king, and he's in prison. So it's kind of crazy. The movie is good. And back in the days, there was a lot of movies like that. There was a lot of movies. So definitely a product of its time. And you do feel good about it. I should make sure that it's charged. It's charging. So you do feel good about that, right? Ooh, you're gonna close, dude. What the fuck? Give me a second, guys. That's not good. Oh. Okay. Oh, so the wire is smaller. Sorry, guys. So, it's probably gonna be closing. I don't know why it's having so much problem, but it is. Such a shame. This is a nice sunrise. I don't know if it's gonna be working or not. We have my best wire to charge it, so it shouldn't give you a problem. As long as it's charging, we're good. Cause the The battery pack has more than enough batteries. My 25%, this will take me 2 hours to fill. So yeah, so I have to worry about that. So just a good movie, but just didn't age properly. It's not the movie that didn't age properly, it's the plot. It's like something that sold them back then that it gets annoying. Second movie that we were watching is Tomb Raider. So the Tomb Raider movie, I grew up watching the Angelina Jolie version of it. The two movies, which is Cradle of Time and I don't know the other one. This one was really, really, really good. The story of Tomb Raider, which we all know what it is, the daughter of a rich dude on a journey to find a spiritual journey. Because when his mom died, he went to find her, went to prove that spirituality existed. The plot is great. The character is super endearing. A refusal to be part of the novelty to be rich. It's actually super good, and the movie is really nice. The action scene is really cool. The actress does a really good job. The plot was nice. I enjoyed myself. It was a good movie. My only problem with it is I don't know if we needed it, right? So in my opinion, we had the Tomb Raider was way back then, right? Which was good. And we had the movie with Angelina Jolie, which were also good. And then we had the oh nice, it's charging. Okay, good. I don't have to worry about it. Okay, as long as I don't have to worry about it, I don't care. Because if it closes, I have to fix it. How? By charging it, as simple as that. But it should be happening, right? So, on that note, the movie was good. But again, I don't know if there was a need for it, right? I think we got a pretty good journey. There's a part of me that's, for example, with the Street Fighter, right? They're releasing game, they're still releasing game. When was the last movie made, right? It's just they're trying to reboot things that don't need reboots. And do I like the movie Tomb Raider? I did like it. Would I prefer something else? Absolutely. So not so much a thing that I didn't like, but a thing that I did like, right? So then we have the movie, which is Walking Tall with The Rock. Super good movie, super old movie. There's a girl from How I Met Your Mother, which I thought was kind of cool. So it's a dude that come back to his village after being in the army. He realizes his village is completely overrun. There used to be a normal village. It used to be having like a lumber mill, which is the main economy, and now there's a casino where they sell drugs. So the movie itself is actually super good. The plot itself is not great. The acting is pretty good, but not great. It's just an average movie. What really sees the movie is that the plot is unique. This is a guy that was raised there, that cares about the village, or cares about the town. It's called a town because pretty much it's more of a town than a village. He cares about the town, see it going to shit. It's like, okay, well, no, this is my place. We're gonna make it back. We're gonna give it back its glory. We're gonna do it how we want to. And to me, this is super good because it's something that we need, first of all. Second of all, it's a plot that's worth it because it's a good plot. And third of all, is that the acting is kind of good. There's Johnny Knoxville, there's The Rock, there's the chick that's really hot, there's the villain that really feels like a villain. It's a good movie. It is a really good movie. And that's pretty much it. So that's another movie. And lastly, we have These Motherfuckers Are Trying to Kill Me. So These Motherfuckers Are Trying to Kill Me, I watched it because I believe it was a zombie movie, which it wasn't. Just making sure that it's charging. It's charging very slowly, but it's charging. We'll fucking take it. I love this. We'll take it. As long as it's charging, I don't care. Right? So to me, that was really interesting. The movie itself, Motherfucker Trying to Kill Me, I'm gonna be honest, I chose it because of the title. Nothing else. The movie itself is so weird. So weird, right? So it's not the best movie, it's average at best, but it does a really good job. So the movie is about the theory where there's sort of a host of a bacteria, and that host of the bacteria, it's like a antibody, right? For example, there's a stranger in the system, I'm gonna get the stranger out so the system works, right? So there's this girl who feel like her whole body is she has problem with pooping. I'm not even kidding. The movie's about poop, and because there's bacteria in her poop, people are aggressive toward her, right? So then she realized that everybody wants to kill her, and so she goes into a restaurant. She get attacked. She goes to the police. The police trying to shoot at her. She goes to the other restaurant, and the other scene is insane. She goes in, and she goes into a restaurant. She's like, "Please help me! People are trying to kill me." She gets stripped, and then the person takes her fork and stabs her with a fork. The movie is insane. The movie, why is it so good, is because you guys are not gonna know what I'm talking about, but in GTA, San Andreas, an older game, there was a cheat code, everybody against me. So it was basically a cheat code where every single NPC is an enemy. They're trying to kill you. This movie feels as such, right? The plot itself is really good. It's actually like a smart movie. It's not great because of, so at the end she basically have to eat other people poop, so it changed the chemical fabric of her poop, and the microbe is as strong. This is crazy. What is great about the movie is there's a specific scene where she's with her best friend and her boyfriend, and the boyfriend's trying to kill her. The best friend's like, "What are you doing? You didn't do anything." Right? And there's constant talk of meds, right? So the plot twist is actually not great, because you realize really soon that she is paranoid, she's schizophrenic, and she thinks that people want to kill her when it's not the case. So she's convinced that everybody's against her, but they're not. Why is the movie saved? Because there is this plot. There's two plots. There's two main plots, right? The two main plots is she's insane, she's schizophrenic, she's seizing. The second plot is there's a bacteria, right? Because basically every single time that she goes to poop, she has a problem, and you can literally hear her poop. And then when she comes out, people are super aggressive toward her. They're super aggressive. So you don't know how much of it is true and how much of it is paranoia and schizophrenia. So it's kind of insane. And that is the movie itself. So pretty good movie. The star of the night goes to Walk Tall. This was a really good movie. I watched it a couple of times already. It was just a great movie. The worst movie of the day. We're gonna do the best movie of the day and the worst movie of the day. It's not gonna work because we're gonna do two movies. The worst movie was possibly Bulletproof Monk. I feel like if I was younger, if I was back in the days, I would love that movie so much. I had high expectation for it, and it let me down, and that's fine. That's fine. But hey. So now we're done with movies. We're gonna come into a special. Oh, don't fucking follow. Come into a special video, which I'm really excited for. Wait, I want you to wait a little bit. That way it's not too hard to do. Yeah, so we're gonna come into a special video that I'm really excited to do. It's listen, okay, so this comes in with a freaking long intro, so bear with me. It's gonna be a long intro. I'm sorry. I told you guys that I wanted to do live the whole year, but there's some things that I want to talk about in the form of segments of live, and the thing I want to talk about tonight is Pragmata. So Pragmata is a game that I really enjoyed. I didn't play it, but I watched the movie because it's just one of those games that I wanted to play, and it's only released on PS5 and on the next gen, so I won't be able to play it. So sadly, Pragmata, that's not gonna be for me, sadly, very, very sadly, but I wanted to talk about it because of the implementation of the game. Now, before we start, I'm having this very, very high. I want to show you something though. Look at this. Look how nice this is. This is gorgeous, dude. This is unbelievable. I'm sorry about the tower being here. Don't worry, we're still here. It's just yesterday they told me that there was gonna be some clouds that would block the sunrise, and today, how the fuck do I have 32 people? That's insane. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are unbelievable. I didn't know that I had 32 people. This is a record. I'm gonna tell my mom, hey mom, we made it. So thank you so much for being here. Like I said, enjoying the show, and I hope you guys are having a good time, because I am having a good time. How do we have 32 people? I don't know, but I'm thankful. Thank you so much. So with Pragmata, I have this very high moral dilemma, and this very high moral dilemma is what is there is a lot of AI pictures. So I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm supposed to be against it. However, what it represents is amazing. So Pragmata is a game. I'm not gonna tell you the story. I'm in another position where I cannot tell you the story and I cannot tell you the plot because this game was released 2 days ago. I got to watch a full movie cutscene because I'm not gonna be playing it. However, do I believe you should play for yourself? Absolutely. Do I feel like you should be spoiled as early as 2 days? No. That's just the world we live in, so that's okay, right? Now, Pragmata does one thing that's super good, and it's commonly known as the dad simulator. So you're basically this dude called you, and you have to save Dina, which is a kid, right? So it's kind of really fucking cool because when you look back at gaming, okay, I want you guys to understand this. There's multiple games that are doing that, and most of them are from Sony. So you got what? You got Last of Us. Mm-hmm. You got God of War 2018, God of War Ragnarok, right? And there are games where you're a parental figure. Even to a certain degree, people were comparing it to Resident Evil 9. So Resident Evil 9, you save this girl, which is Ellie, which is a something that's been experimented on, and things are looking bleak for her, so it's not super good. And guys, I'm freaking out because we got 30 people in. So please make sure that you enjoy the show. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I'm not used to it. I usually get 0 people, so this is a big what the fuck moment. And I was talking about, in a mukbang, I was talking about underappreciation, so mine is blown. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. So Pragmata is insane because how can I put this? In these games, you're literally a parental figure, right? There is this problem in Japan, which most of these games are coming from Japan, where there is a population problem. There's really a population problem, and the population problem is people don't want to make families. They don't want to reproduce. Before we were used, my father came from a family of 7 kids. Back in days, we were making a lot more kids, and now we don't make as much kids. We make depopulation. I don't know how to say that in French, but a decrease of population, right? So the fact that we have a game like that where it's literally showing you how fun and how important and how trivial being a parent is, but also how important it is for caring about somebody. We're not talking about love. We're not talking about a lust. We're not talking about a romance. We're talking about a parental feeling where you literally put somebody on this planet and you're ready to kill for them. Will you kill for them? No, I recommend not doing so, but you would, right? And with a game like this, it's really important that we picture the importance, culturally speaking, of these games. Not in the sense of they're a meaning to the whole thing, but more so in the sense of this is something that is meaningful because there's a need for more parents. There's a need for, listen, I'm gonna make this bad analogy, but there's so many kids that could get adopted, so many kids that turn out badly because they are a victim or a product of bad parenting. Did I have a bad parenting? No, I was very lucky. However, I just did 2 hours videos on how something in my past gave me trauma, and because of the trauma, I'm the person I am today, right? So, could I do a better parenting? Absolutely. Am I gonna be a good father? I don't know yet. I hope so, but I don't know. And if I am, God bless. If I'm not, well, I will only have myself to blame. But I want to, again, put the importance on a game like Pragmata, where you want to have kids. And I think this is a culturally important thing. I think the message is good. People are loving the game, which is super nice. A lot of people are wanting to do family, to start a family, which is really cool. And it's important because, again, I'm going to be super bad, but it's a father. I'm gonna be a father one day, you know? So this is things that I look forward to, you know? The greatest joy in life, possibly giving birth. The second best thing in life is possibly guiding these people through planet, to their future, right? Becoming good people. right? Resisting a world which is fucked up, is corrupted, is there's fake people, there's snakes everywhere, right? You want to have that. You want to have this perception that there's better out there, and you want to guide those people to become good people. You have a choice between bringing a person into the world and then be adding to the toxic society, or to be a victim of the society. Rather be a victim than a abuser, right? That's why games like that are super important. So yeah, it's small but hopefully meaningful thing, and that's pretty much it. So that's it for Pragmata. Thank you for listening to my pep talk. I'm gonna make a small video because I never had that many people in my life. Kind of want to immortalize that, right? So it's gonna be very emotional. Sorry about that. Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. Ooh, we're still charging, baby. We're still charging. Don't blink, it's your buying. Welcome to the show. Behind the scene, out of nowhere, we're doing a live right now, and I just want to celebrate a moment where I'm extremely happy. I'm extremely thankful. It is 6:28 on this 202nd day of Vendetta. We're doing a TikTok live, and I just want to show you something. Can I just brag about this? Huh? Can I just brag about 30 viewers in my chat? Thank you so much for being here, guys. Biggest achievement of the day. And it had to come on a day where I talk about appreciation, validation, about feeling undervalidated. So, yeah, the universe provides. Once again, thank you guys so much. I don't want to brag, but I want to brag. So, I just needed to do a short to brag. Sounds good? Sounds great. Sorry, guys. I have to brag. I don't even look at numbers usually, but they do matter, and dude, I'm overjoyed right now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for everything. Dude, I'm getting emotional. Stop it, Ink. Stop it, dude. I'm getting emotional. There we go, we're back. I also am gonna make you guys enjoy the beautiful weather, because it's important, right? This is the wall. I want to see the wall. I kind of want to see this, which is super nice, right? I was supposed to get this morning, but we got this instead. So enjoy it, sunrise. And now for la pièce de résistance. We're gonna do the tower talk, which is I know it's gaming. Not a lot of people like gaming, but it's part of the routine that we have here, right? You got 70%, so kind of have to do what I kind of have to do. Where is my pen? This is the tough part. I don't have a pen. I have a pen. It's on a barrel of beer. An empty barrel of beer, should I say, right? I don't know what's next. Okay, well, it seems, my dear friends, that we lost. Well, no, we didn't lose it. It was in the back pocket. So I sat on it and I didn't even realize. I don't think there's something to be proud of. But a burp. No, didn't come. Unlucky you guys. Now we have the tire talk. So this is something we do every single day. It's part of the boring part of the life, but hey, you know what it is. We also have 15% batteries, so we're fucked. It's okay. So we're gonna be starting with the opposite today. I want to really start with the opposite because I feel like possibly the best thing to do, or not. I mean, I don't know. You never know what is good to do until you do it, right? Inside is 2020, and present is 00, I guess. So we got the two new babies, which is these two, right? So there's nothing really to talk about, right? We didn't improve in a big way more than anything. We did a lot of weeklies, a lot of dailies, so that's always good, right? Always good. And we got this. We got this. On a fait plusieurs affaires. Une fois, il n'y a rien à chanter, c'est pas l'affaire la plus intéressante, mais on a quand même fait beaucoup. Là, j'ai un petit problème, parce que j'ai 53. On a essayé à combien? J'ai 42, ok. Fait que ce soir, on a un tournoi. On va être à de checker c'est quoi que je veux faire comme prochain arme ultime. Parce que ici, je vais vous montrer. La prochaine qu'on va avoir, c'est assez incroyable. On va avoir entre... Ah, shit. J'ai tour d'or, j'ai honte de mort. J'ai plein d'affaires qui sont extrêmement bonnes. On va sûrement pousser vers ça. Pour l'instant, on continue dans le beau travail. On fait encore le utilitaire. Ce qui est plate, on va aller chercher mes 3 ici. 1, 2, 3. Parfait. On a 600 diamants. On va le chercher dans la boutique pour pouvoir aller acheter quelque chose d'assez intéressant. C'est quoi qu'on veut? On veut-tu la coulée de lave ou quantité de soins de 2%? On va acheter la coulée de lave parce que c'est 2% de vie. Merci beaucoup pour la quantité de vie. C'est hyper apprécié. Merci beaucoup. And I was saying, I wanted to do 11%. Fuck me, dude. I wanted to do the ultimate weapon tonight, but we don't have enough power stone. So this is a bit sad. This is a bit bad. It's okay. It's okay. It happens, right? We do have 630. So I'm gonna be checking what I want for the relics because again we got the relic shop. I already checked. It's gonna be this bad boy over here, lava flow, which is tower health by 2%. So this is gonna be the one. That one. And that's pretty much it. So we didn't finish utility. We're finishing it today. Then we have tournaments, so that's kind of interesting. Am I excited? Yes. Am I nervous? Hell no. Are we gonna be okay? Hell yeah. And that is pretty much it, right? So now we have... What is the phone is that? I don't have all the phones. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, that was a nice crack. That was my knee. I'm getting older, guys. My knees are cracking. Kraken. Kraken. Yeah, so we have Speedster, which we broke yesterday. 1 point. So we're gonna do this. Kaboom. We got this. We got this. Kaboom. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. That's pretty good. We got the 15, just my dailies, right? So we got this. We got this, right? We got the relics of the day, which is gonna be lava flow. We don't have it because it's something of a new one, right? We have this. We have enough gem for it. Now we're gonna have enough metals, hopefully, for Tempo Rift and Dream Clock because they're both really good. So I'm gonna be pushing forward to the to getting these two. We do have these. Oh shit, guys! We have a huge thing. Something huge is coming up. What is that huge thing? Ink. It's not me. It's not me. Of course. Something even more important is the fact that we have, and the two newer playthrough, mind you, we have something important, which is going to be the fact that we have enough guild to get this. Yes. So we're going to be able to get, mesdames et messieurs, on a assez de guild points. On a quelque chose d'assez excellent. Ça va être notre première affaire qui était hyper important. On va unlock le Guardian, qui est en anglais. Merci beaucoup. On a Orbeez. On a aussi unlock Guardian, which is Orbeez. On va attaquer. Oh, dans le combat. Et qu'on a littéralement notre premier bot. Ça va venir nous aider beaucoup, ça. C'est par rapport à... ok, la barrière est morte. Oh, dudes. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Don't worry, just because the battery is so low. But it ends up happening, and the best thing about it is that it usually happen. We have a nice sunrise outside, which kind of sucks because we're going to be missing the sunrise. But listen, I'm going to try to do it in a way... Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, that's good. So the phone's possibly going to close, guys. And that's life, I guess. The phone is possibly going to close. So yeah, so sorry about this. If it closes, I want to thank everybody that came in today. You guys are super nice. You guys are awesome. I fucking adore you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I literally never had so many people in my life, so I'm very thankful for that. The phone is gonna close in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. I don't want to close. I don't want to close, dude. Ugh.